Hello and welcome to Lead with Love, Lead with Love Inc. Lead with Love Inc. is a nonprofit organization. It's a nonprofit organization established in New York State as of 2022. It's a YouTube. I created it as it's for my YouTube. I created it for entertainment so I can create content and I can upload my YouTube videos and I share them on my Facebook. I share them on Instagram. I share them on TikTok. Like I share the content, because it's a nonprofit organization. It's a real organization. I am the director. I am the owner of Lead with Love Inc. as a nonprofit organization. I don't know how else, that's what it is. That's why I use Lead with Love. Lead with Love is, a lot of things can happen in life. A lot of things can happen, and it's like, I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate nobody. I was like, I still gotta love people, like, still love people because I've always been a public servant and I was always looking for a name to use. So it was like, love yours. It was love yourself. I was looking for a name. I was like, lead with love, lead with love. That's a good name. Lead with love. And it's like, I'm gonna use it. Nobody got it. So then my tag is Lead with Love 555. So that's how you find me is Lead with Love 555. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me with my tag, Lead with Love 555. You can find me on YouTube, Lead with Love 555. There's other Lead with Love channels. And then they'll try, but they don't got my tag. My tag is Lead with Love 555. So it's like I'm the only Lead with Love. But whatever. But people try. They try. But it's a nonprofit organization. It's trademarked. Lead with Love is trademarked. you know, 501c. Like I did everything. I filed tax. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I do everything the right way because I'm dealing with corruption. I'm dealing with fraud. I'm dealing with criminals. So I can't do anything illegal because they're on my ass. They're on my ass and looking for anything that I do wrong. I don't do nothing wrong. I do everything right. I do everything right. And I make sure that I do everything right. If you doing some fucked up things, yeah, I'm not no, we can't be friends. No, I don't want to talk to you. We cannot be friends. That's just what it is. I stay away from people that have any kind of illegal connections to any. I stay away from them. Those are not my people. I stay away because then what they're gonna do, they're gonna blame you, you know. And I was talking about lies. Lies is so simple. Lies. Everybody lies. Everybody lies, and then you think it's nothing. Lies is witchcraft. Lies is witchcraft because when you lie, it alters other people's perception of the truth. So when you're lying, it's like you're making someone believe whatever you're saying and you're lying, you know? That's witchcraft. This is just straight up witchcraft. And then you think it's not witchcraft. Oh, that you just lying. Like lying is so normalized. Lying is fucking witchcraft. You see how women they lie and say, "Oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, that's your baby. That's your baby," knowing that that's not his baby, knowing that you're not pregnant, but you lying and saying that you're pregnant. You know, people they lie, they falsify documents, they do all this stuff. That's witchcraft. That is witchcraft. But and then it's like it's so normalized that when you say someone is lying, they don't believe you when you say they like lying. Oh my God, they are lying. And then they call you crazy when you're telling the truth. I'm telling you the truth, and then the liar calls the one telling the truth crazy. So you don't know what you're talking about. It's like wow, like I have to do the truth spell. The truth spell. The truth spell compels. The truth spell is a spell. It's a spell. The same way people lie and it's so normalized and it's okay and it's so easy and all you gotta do is just talk. Yeah, the truth spell is the same way. All you gotta do is talk. All you gotta do is say the words. Say the truth spell. Say it. When you say the truth spell, you're enchanting. You're enchanting people. You're enchanting the room. So I have the truth spell on the wall there. It's enchanted. My home is enchanted. Every wall is enchanted. Every wall has a sigil. Every wall has some form of protection. It has a spell on it. It has a spell on it. Every wall, like, we don't argue, we don't fight. We tell the truth. We speak the truth to each other. And it's like, I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh my God. But let me tell you what happened. Then you start telling me all their business. But it's because the spell is there. And that's what it's for. It's for you to tell me. Tell me all your secrets. You don't want me to know, but tell me. I'm not going to tell nobody. I just want to know, you know? But that's in my home. I'm like, if they were to put this spell in the courts, they were to put it in the hallway. People just read it. They won't even know that they're reading a spell, because it's so normalized to lie. It's so regular, and people get away with all kinds of things because of a lie. It alters your perception of the truth. It changes everything. A lie can change everything. It's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. You think it's nothing? You think a lie is nothing? Nah, a lie is it's a big fucking deal. When people are lying to you and they're telling you things and it's not true, it's it's witchcraft. The lie is witchcraft. And it's just like, oh my God. And then, you know, I can be spiritual, but I do cleansings. I specialize in cleansings. I cleanse myself. I grow, I heal, I evolve. I try to overcome this magic because people are always attacking. People are always doing work and they think that I don't know. I know. I'm just not going to do what they do. It's like, I'm not going to do it because I know it's a curse. That's how I was brought up. Don't do this shit. Don't play in black magic. Don't curse yourself. The family's cursed. The family is cursed. I grew up like that. My family's cursed. I know this. They're cursed, but they don't tell you what's the curse. You got to sit there and figure it out. Years ago, you have to figure it out. Pay attention. Pay attention to everything that's going on. Pay attention to what's going on to everybody. Everybody's going through the same exact thing. That's the curse. That's the curse. How do you break the curse? You got to do things differently. That's how you break the curse. You have to change the pattern. You don't repeat the same pattern because then you continue the curse. If you sit there and you do the same exact things, you're repeating the curse, You got to break the curse and do things differently. That's how you break the curse. This is a generational curse. And the only way to break it is to do things differently. Everyone is gifted in the family. Everybody has a special gift. My mom reads cards and she knows things. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I could read I don't like to read cards, but I read the cards. I can read them, but it's like I just don't want to know your business. It's like it'll come to me. I'll just know things, but I have no proof. There's no way you can possibly know this. I have no proof to know. I have no way to know. But then I know. And then I talk about it. The only way you set yourself free is you have to talk about it. You have to talk. You got to say what's going on, what's hidden. You have to say it. Once you say it, you free yourself. You free yourself from it. It's like the trap. The trap, like the whole family's cursed. Okay. I had to break away from the family, figure